Hello folks, so today I will be doing a review of the Xiaomi Redmi Pro. I know the name is kind of confusing because there is Xiaomi 3 Pro and bunch of other things, but the Xiaomi Redmi Pro is the newest 5.5 phone from them. It has the way to tell the difference that it actually has this what do you call dual camera setup in the back and fingerprint reader in the front. So I have bought this particular one from DWI International. They're Australian reseller, but to tell you the truth, you can buy it, you pick it up from geekbuying.com or Opomart or any of those other Chinese retailers. So let's get started. So this one is the silver version. So it has the white front and the silver back. And let's see, what else can I tell you about it? Oh yes, it's a 3 GB RAM and 64 GB memory on it. It has a 5.5 full HD, so it's only 1080p. Full HD AMOLED screen, which is great. It's going to save a lot in battery. Okay, so let's get started. This is what the package looks like, just regular stuff, nothing special whatsoever. Let's get this open. Okay, so here's the phone. Okay, the screen protector is a little weird because I took it out before, then I put it back on so I could show you guys. Here's the phone. As you can see, it comes with two stickers in the front. One sticker in the front, one sticker in the back. Let's put this aside for now, and we'll see what's in there. So pretty simple packaging, to tell you the truth. And over there, let's see. Okay, you have your SIM remover and a little flimsy thingy that probably has some instructions and whatnot, but who really uses instruction nowadays? Okay, so here you have the quick charge wall mount. I'm not sure if it's quick charge. Let's quickly take a look. And it does have USB 3.0. Let's see. Oop, I'm holding it the wrong way. Okay, hard to read though, to tell you the truth. Yeah, it provides 2 ampere from what I see. So I don't think this is a quick charge one. It could be. That's 10 watt of power. Could be. Okay, so and this is the USB Type-C cable. As you can see, pretty standard, but that's okay though. These guys are better at doing other things. Believe me on that one. Nobody really uses the. Well, some people I bet they do. Is nobody really uses those headphones that they give out on phones anymore. So pretty simple packaging. Nothing to write home about, but who cares? Okay, so now here you see the phone. It's pretty skinny and very solid feeling. Buttons. Look at the little curve, and I love the back because it's like. Unlike other metal cell phones that are out there, this one feels very shiny, but it's still like you can grab it and hold on to it very nicely, and it's beautiful. Let's take off the little thingy, and I'll show you guys. Like, it's pretty. And you see that what do you call dual toned LED in the back. I don't know, some Chinese phones have this sticker. I never know to take them off or keep them on, whatever. So, and at the bottom, it really feels solid. Really does. Really feels nice. And it kind of has a curved up one. So it is rather easy to hold, even though it's 5.5 and I don't have the biggest hand in the world. It's still pretty nice for me. Okay, so let's see. Let's take off the front one. As you can see, it's a very nice looking phone. And the fingerprint button even, or the home button, it's also very nice. It feels very solid, and it does take 2 SIMs or a micro SIM and an SD card, if I'm not mistaken. And for those of you who are freaking out about not having a headphone jack, does have the headphone jack and the IR blaster, which is a plus. And I should also mention that it does have a LED indicator light, which I find my current phone, which is I'm using the Zook Z2, doesn't have, which is, I didn't notice that first, but it's been kind of a challenging. Okay, so over here you see one of them is microphone and one of them is the speaker, and to tell you the truth, it's one of the loudest regular speaker phone I have ever heard. It's amazing. It does get a little teeny, but if you turn it down just a tad bit, it's very loud. Okay, so let's turn this on so I can show you guys how the screen is. Now, here is my thing about the screen, okay? I have the Zook Z2, which happens to be a regular IPS screen, so it's not AMOLED. So that means that IPS screen is an LCD screen that's lit from the back by, let's say, a big, huge white light that is exactly the shape of your screen. And the AMOLED screens, each of the pixels are actually they're self-lit. So when you have to show black on any sort of a graphics, the black is really actually black on an AMOLED screen. But on the IPS screen, it just that LCD pixel turning dark, but there's still light coming through. So that's the one thing. But I did notice something, okay, that the black on this phone is it's slightly brownish. I mean, mind you, this phone only cost me 239 euros shipped to Germany. I mean, come on, that's flippin' cheap. And one thing I hate about this, not hate, it's a minor thing. You know, some other phones, if you just touch the fingerprint reader, it unlocks. But this one, you have to touch and press it, and that's the only way. Okay, so my fingers are apparently a little pruny, so it won't open right now. But with this one, you actually have to press the button and then press your finger on the thing, or you press the home button and then press on to read your fingerprint. So it's okay. And another thing I've noticed, I don't know if you guys can see it, but I find my Zook 2, which is a Zook Z2, which is also full HD, so 1080p. Frankly, that's all you need. Has sharper lines than this one. I don't know why, but like I said, the blacks are really nice and dark, but I still find them a little brownish. You're gonna find that the AMOLED screens are a little bit on the yellow spectrum, in my opinion. Anyway, so if you like super blue screen, AMOLEDs are going to be a little darker, but from what I understand, it's actually better for your eyes anyway. So let's get into settings and let's quickly take a look at our phone. Okay, so as you can see, it's a Redmi Pro. It's based on Android version 6, so Marshmallow, and it being Xiaomi, I can almost guarantee it is never gonna get the Android 7. Or if by the time it does, it's going to be outdated. But you can always keep on checking XDA or something like that to see some developer does like a ROM to flash this with, which actually is not the easiest thing either, by the way. With Qualcomm Snapdragons, it's a bit more tricky than oh, actually, because this is not a Snapdragon, this is actually a MediaTek X25, which is a Deca core, which is pretty awesome from what I understand. So what it does is four of the main cores are bigger cores. They do most of the computational stuff, but once it's turned on or on standby, what happens is the big four gets turned off, and the small six ones does like one function very well, kind of like your GPUs, like your graphics cards, memory system, processor system. So it burns very little power. But that shouldn't be a problem with this phone because guess what? I think it got 4,500 milliampere hour battery. So that's 4 ampere hour battery. That's pretty much half of what you get in a electric bike. So keep that in mind. That's flipping amazing. Okay, so that being said, the UI, I have obviously, any phone I get, I install the Google Now launcher because I flippin' hate looking at the other one. But that being said, all the menus and stuff still remains the Mi UI anyway. But actually, I don't mind it. As you can see, just drop it down, just one drop down, and you can just scroll through all your little turn on, turn off functions. Here's all your what do you call, your notifications and whatnot, and has this little graphics, whatever, doesn't bother me. And you can access settings from there. Setting is the Mi UI jumpy thingy it does, but that's okay. I think it's just fine. All in all, the phone is amazing. For 3 GB, you really wouldn't be able to tell. It's just as fast as my Zook Z2, which has 4 GB DDR4 memory, and this one has 3 GB DDR4. There's almost no difference and it's actually very pretty. I actually like the screen quite a bit. I think it's a total buy for sure. What else can I mention about this little phone? Let's see, battery life, again, it's absolutely amazing. I haven't noticed any problem with the Bluetooth. It works seamlessly, perfect. It doesn't drop. I think it might be even a little bit better than the Zook Z2. I mentioned the Zook Z2 so much because I've been using it. Besides that, what else? Oh, Wi-Fi is very great. It hasn't dropped ever. Oh, and I might say that the reception on this is amazing in terms of 3G and LTE. On the Zook Z2, wherever I have like 2 bars, I would end up having like almost full bar on this thing, and the phone calls are clear. I would actually say that Xiaomi Redmi line is actually better than Zook for sure. I think they're more innovative anyway. And the screen is beautiful, and I love how light and beautiful it is. Oh, the camera. The camera is actually pretty awesome. Okay, so let's take a picture of something that I put there. Okay, here. Okay. There we go, buddy. Okay, let's say I want to take a picture of that. So if I take a picture of this, I can go press this little thing. It lets me set the f-stop. It's kind of weird. You can tell, like, there's a little fuzzing. It almost feels very fake fuzzing, but you can tell. It kind of looks pretty. So let's say I take the picture. And now let's go to the picture. Now that I have the picture here, I can click on this and it will go into this mode. You can select a point of the picture to focus on that point. Do you see? It's pretty decent. And then let's say I just want to focus on the face or the head, and everything else goes out of. I mean, it's not the best. I remember HTC had that on the M8 or M9 or M1, one of them. But it is actually pretty cool. I played around with it and I had a lot of fun. So if you guys are looking for that, oh yeah, and you can also change the f-stop. So let's first say I want more shit in focus, then I can go all the way to 5.6. Now everything is in focus. Now let's say go to 3.2. Then a little bit is off focus, but not a whole lot. And then you can decrease it a bit. There we go. And then off focus goes away. So I think, and then you can save it as you want. And it saves it like that. I'm pretty sure that it still saves the original one. So all in all, okay, let's see. I haven't played any games on it, but from what I see, it should be fine. I mean, if you're a big 3D gamer, then there's other phones for you out there that is better. So besides that, I think it will be just fine. I mean, this is a great phone. Seriously, for 240 euros shipped, it doesn't make sense not to buy it. Like if you're looking for a 5.5 inch screen and a nice one, but don't want to break the bank and want a great camera and an awesome battery, just get this phone. Seriously, it's awesome. I think I might keep this one even. This is an awesome phone. I like it quite a bit. So if you guys have any other questions, let me know. Oh yes, a quick mention. The GPS is also pretty nice on this. I find the GPS was accurate, fast. It never lost connection, not even once. Which I remember I did a review on Yumi Super. Yumi is a Chinese manufacturer again, but a small one. So and theirs was like if you just sat back on your seat on the car, let's say if you're a passenger, and you would lose the signal. It was horrible, but I think that was mainly a software problem, so maybe they fixed it. But I have found the golden, in my opinion, the golden equation for buying good Chinese phone. Don't buy phones that are below 200 euro. If you buy phones that are 230 and up, I think you're gonna get good phones. Even like 210 and up. But check the websites. Don't just check one of them. Go to Oppo Mart. So that's OPPOMART, oppomart.com. But be careful if you buy the Zook 2 there, because they actually flush their custom ROM, and then if you try to flash it again, it will break it. Don't do that. But besides that, you can check out Geek Buying. So I've never had any bad service from them, or Tom Top is one of them. There are a bunch of other obscure companies. Just go to Google and search for where to buy Chinese phones, and there's couple of actual articles where reviewers posted where they can buy it. Maybe I'll do a quick little review of where I buy my little phones from. Okay, but this one I bought it off eBay, and it look like they don't sell counterfeit shit. I mean, people don't have any negative stuff on that, and I think it's shipped from UK for me. Obviously, that Australian company has stores other places. I just gotta say, it's a beautiful phone. I really love it. I really do. I think I'm gonna keep this for a bit and try it out. So if I do notice some odd little things, I'll let you guys know. One thing I kind of don't miss in this, but some people might, is that customizable button that usually have on the newer phones here that you can customize to like use as a shutter or trigger some other app or something. I absolutely hate that because every time I try to press this like a retard, I always end up pressing the other one. Yeah, and that annoyed me quite a bit. So all in all, great phone. It's a full thumbs up for me, and the photo quality in low light is not the best, but it works. In normal light, it's amazing. In like medium light in indoors, it's also pretty amazing. All in all, this is definitely a go. Buy this one if your budget is below 300 and you want a fast phone, and you don't mind having Android 6.0 for a bit, and then you'll be fine. Okay, so post any questions you might have and I'll try my best to answer them. Okay, have a good day, guys.